Hi, I'm Stephanie. Thanks for choosing Sweet Bean to make your fingerprint jewelry. I love making this jewelry. It makes me feel great, and so I really appreciate you choosing Sweet Bean. This is a video to show you how to do your fingerprints. When you start to do your fingerprints, you want to be all ready and set to do it because it is a quick process. You're going to want to start with clean hands, the person molding the putty. You're also going to have clean fingers for the person that's taking the print. You're going to start out with the putty that I mailed to you. There's going to be some jelly beans to give you an idea of how much putty you're going to use. You're going to want a hard, flat surface that you're going to take the fingerprints on. You are also going to need something hard and flat that you can press down to flatten out your fingerprint mold. And you're also going to need a second hand. I like to use my wristwatch. It's got a nice second hand. We're going to blend our putty for about 40 to 45 seconds. So I'm going to start now by taking the size. I'm going to start out with the size of a Jelly Belly. And I'd also like you to do 2 prints when you're doing your fingerprints, at least 2 prints, so that I have some really nice prints to work with and I can choose the best one. So you're going to take 2 parts. They're going to be about the size of a Jelly Belly. You're going to blend them together for 40 to 45 seconds. You're going to make sure that it becomes one solid color. It doesn't have any streaks in it. And I'm just going to keep turning this putty again for 40 to 45 seconds. Alright, so now I've blended for about 43 seconds. I'm going to take my putty, I'm going to roll it into a ball. If there's any kind of seam on your putty from it being folded, you want to make sure that you place that down on the bottom part of the fingerprint that you're going to make. Now I've got a ball on my hard surface, my portable hard surface. I'm going to take my hard flat surface, I'm going to press down on that mold so it just makes like a little flat, thick pancake. I'm going to take the finger that I'm molding, and again, it's going to be my finger today because my daughter is at preschool, so we're going to use me as the model. I'm going to press my finger down into the mold, or the finger that you're using, you're going to guide into the mold. You don't want to press it so that it's completely flat and smushed, but just enough to get a nice fingerprint. I'm going to leave it there for a few seconds, and then I'm going to pull the finger out of the mold, and then my fingerprint mold is going to look just like that. I'm going to make at least 2 molds because I take the best mold. I'm going to leave this sit on a flat hard surface for about 15 minutes. Then after it's nice and rubbery, it's going to be like this. It's going to be rubbery. I'm going to place it into the bag that I give you, and you're going to label the bag with, or you could even take a Sharpie and put on the back of the mold whose fingerprint it is, especially if you're doing more than one fingerprint. I need to know whose is whose. So you're going to place this into the baggie. You're going to send back all the materials I sent to you because I like to recycle and reuse. Put it into the mailer that I sent to you and stick it in the mail along with your order form. You want to fill out an order form so that I know exactly what it is you want. And so fill this out and we can communicate by phone or email. Whichever works best for you. And again, I want to thank you for choosing Sweet Bean to do your fingerprint jewelry. Again, I appreciate it. It's an honor. And thank you very much. And I hope this was helpful. Take care.